Women's Coalition Limited, Australia. I now call upon the representative from the Crimean Tatar Resource Center.
Thank you, Madam Chair, distinguished delegates, dear Indigenous sisters and brothers. Today I am speaking on behalf of the Indigenous Crimean Tatar women from Ukraine. Since 2014, most representatives of the Crimean Tatar people have been living under conditions of interstate conflict as our homeland was occupied by the Russian Federation. Indigenous women faced a high risk of human rights violations and gender-based violation in situations of militarization and armed conflict, which deepen social, political, and economic insecurity. During the 11 years of occupation, at least 9 indigenous Crimean Tatar women have been subjected to politically motivated criminal prosecution, and 3 indigenous women have been killed. After Russia's full-scale invasion in 2022 and the occupation of new territories, Crimean Tatar women residing compactly in the Kherson and Zaporizhia regions also become victims of persecution by the Russian occupying forces. In this regard, we demand that Russia stop the discrimination and violence against indigenous Crimean Tatar women and girls. Traditionally, Crimean Tatar women have played an active role in political life, including through participation in the Medjlis of the Crimean Tatar people, which function as a representative body of the indigenous people within the meaning of Article 1820 of the UN DRIP. However, due to the ban on the Medjlis, hundreds of indigenous Crimean Tatar women are deprived of the right to perform their representative functions, as any involvement in the Medjlis system may result and criminal prosecution for allied membership is an extremist organization. In April 2017, the International Court of Justice ordered Russia to lift the ban and restore the activities of the Medjlis. This position was reaffirmed in the ICJ's final judgment on January 31, 2022. However, Russia continued to ignore and has not implemented this decision. At the same time, Ukraine, which in 2022, according to the law, established a procedure for providing and revoking the legal status for a representative body of indigenous people, has not made a decision regarding the Medjlis of the Crimean Tatar people for more than a year. Granting the legal status of the Medjlis of the Crimean Tatar people is essential in line of the UN Security Council Resolution 1325, which calls for peace processes and agreements for reflect women's initiatives and ensure the involvement in all mechanisms for the implementation of peace. Unfortunately, Crimean Tatar women are not meaningfully involved in such process by the Ukraine state. The rights of indigenous women are guaranteed by a number of international documents. In this context, I wish to highlight CEDAW General Recommendation 39, which provides one of the clearest articulation of the needs of a specific and intersectional approach to realizing the rights of indigenous women. Therefore, we urge all states to adhere to this recommendation. Such approach can ensure a better future, not only for indigenous peoples, but for
I thank the representative from the Crimean